Hey, it's the Entertainment Idiots, and today we're going to review another SpongeBob Season 9 episode, which is Larry's Gym for the record, everybody.
So, IMDb gives us a 6.9?
I mean, I would say that because of maybe Longpants, but whatever.
That would explain a lot.
Anyway, so Larry's having a grand opening of his new gym.
Yeah, of course he's having an opening of his new gym. After all, he's basically doing it so that way to pump up everybody else there to join the new gym with the paperwork. Of course! Also, keep hydrated! Anyway, so basically everyone decides to go into Larry's gym, including that guy that got hit by the scissors. Ow!
Yeah, because Larry said it was free, and Mr. Krabs is actually very happy about it.
Who comes in literally out of nowhere. And then he runs in because it's all free. Anyway, SpongeBob's apparently so weak that he can't even open the door in this one. I kind of wonder how he's able to open his door at home.
Yeah, basically Mr. Krabs steals everything, confusing everything is free.
What do you expect, really?
Yeah, but he said everything inside is not really free, but mostly the day is free, so you don't have to pay for using everything.
So Mr. Krabs decides, well, if so long as he stays, he'll always be free. Anyway, Nat walks by where SpongeBob decides to keep hydrated. Because
that's Larry's advice, everybody.
Yes.
But, unfortunately, SpongeBob looks like he's a bit too weak to do stuff. And then we get Mr. Krabs trying to do stuff but like lifting a barbell, for that matter. Yeah. But, unfortunately, it's way too heavy for him.
To the point where literally his shell breaks.
Why did I join Larry's gym?
Yeah, but he's a crab. He said it could grow back. Anyway, then we get a montage of SpongeBob completely failing to lift stuff because, yes, he's really, really that weak.
Even though he was in previous episodes.
To the point where he can't lift his own hands.
Also, take a look at this. That moment when SpongeBob became Captain Cold from The Flash and Legends of Tomorrow in the Arrowverse.
Yes, that's a very good thing. Anyway, now he can't even lift that reference to ripped pants when he couldn't even lift a stick with marshmallows. So Larry has some things to tell him to keep him hydrated, which is very important.
Let's follow Larry's advice. It's time to keep hydrated.
Oh,
cheers!
And it's actually a good lesson for, life. Really stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated.
And basically that's what SpongeBob told Larry about all those flashbacks.
Yeah. Anyway, so basically SpongeBob realized that he could actually do the sit-up simply by saying,
yeah, basically by laughing, everybody.
Yeah.
Alright, 1, 2, 3. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I joined Larry's gym too. 4, 5, 6.
Yeah, basically now Mr. Krabs is making fun of Larry.
Because of it being all free!
And basically Mr. Krabs is taking advantage of it. Anyway, when Larry tries to pick up one of the towels, he actually gets a potbelly, which Mr. Krabs once again makes fun of. Keep in mind, Mr. Krabs is a big prick in this episode.
Anyway, so we actually all of the sudden get this image of, well, you remember in Muscle Bob Buff Pants when SpongeBob imagined himself, in really buff, and then... Oh, hi, Bubble Bass.
You finally return again after a couple times.
When he got the anchor arms.
Yeah, but things turn worse in the Krusty Krab when SpongeBob's buffness keeps him from doing his job.
Ladies and gentlemen,
the real Muscle Bob Buff Pants.
Round of applause.
Basically, SpongeBob has a big six-pack and his muscle stuff.
24-karat gold. Whoa.
Basically, prevents him from doing stuff around the job.
SpongeBob, you're not the Incredible Hulk.
Yeah, for the record, this is an Avengers shirt, everybody. You probably noticed.
And I'm wearing a Flash shirt.
Anyway, so basically SpongeBob and Larry are having very big problems around the gym.
Yeah, basically SpongeBob goes to that lesson while Larry cries in his potbelly, literally.
Basically, SpongeBob is teaching the class and how to do most of the stuff, like staying hydrated, and basically they're doing it the wrong way.
And it's not how to keep hydrated.
Yeah, basically, he gets crowned king.
Basically, to transfer the job position, I get my meaning. And he can't do anything on the Krusty Krab, so he's kind of miserable about it.
And so they're both miserable, and they agree to give each other a hug until SpongeBob actually gets back to his original shape after all the tears and stuff and sweat came out of him. And so Larry has the idea to do this.
Yeah, basically doing the sit-ups basically got him back to normal.
And this time he did SpongeBob's advice of actually laughing. And now he's
back to normal.
Basically happy that he's back to normal, and SpongeBob constantly keeps on laughing while he's doing these sit-ups. And now work is much easier for him, and Squidward admits that he's very happy that Krabs wasn't around.
Yeah, basically for once, SpongeBob and Squidward got along at work. Go figure.
Anyway, Larry notices that Mr. Krabs had been there for a very long time until he pries the door open.
Whoa! Dang!
And apparently Mr. Krabs is a live-action dish. So, a hydrated overview. What did you think of this?
I personally liked it a lot.
It was very nice seeing Mr. Krabs get his comeuppance after he was constantly insulting Larry.
Yeah, basically taking advantage of the free stuff.
And it was actually nice seeing SpongeBob actually buffed up instead of using anchor arms.
Or basically just imagining himself with the la 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 la. Yeah. Yeah, and also if you notice that scene with the live action Mr. Krabs, that's actually also a reference to Wishing You Well when he was basically like he did believe in magic back in season 4.
And also if you noticed in that episode SpongeBob Meets the Strangler, Larry actually turned into a live action lobster dish.
Huh, go figure.
Yeah.
Huh, so maybe
this episode was very good. I admit, way better than Longpants.
It really was. Kind of like on how Tudor Sauce was better than SpongeBob being lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, go figure. The episode is not
usually the second one after a double feature episodes are usually better.
Yeah, go figure. Yeah, personally, I give this one. It's a good score. I give this a good score. It's like
I'd give it a late 7, early 8.
Yeah, I'd give it an 8.
This episode really does, like most other shows that season 9 improved, considering the fact that Hillenburg actually came back.
Yeah, he actually was an executive producer on this episode. So
a lot of the season 9 episodes, actually.
Yeah, he's actually recently came back as an executive producer for season 9, so he's actually qualified to work in this season.
That's very good.
Yeah, it was a good overall, just a good episode.
Well, see you in the next review, everyone, and we will cover more season 9 episodes.
Yeah.
See ya.
Don't tell Hydra.
Stay hydrated. Good to know, guys.